Hello, everyone. I'm Elizabeth, and this is Tru2itt Connections. I'm so glad you're here for today's daily pick a card reading where your intuition really, really matters, your connection. So do think about which card you feel connected to, you feel some energetic vibration with, and please stay to the end. I will pull all these cards together for a general quick collective reading for the day, as well as today's angel number energy and message. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. We're going to talk about the numerology for your year. So let's go. Group 1. This card has this deck, actually, you need to know, is the Past Life Oracle deck. So we are going to talk about a little past life energy as we look into the vibration of these cards. 56 is 11 too. Master intuitive energy here. An old soul. And it's about persecution. And there's a lot of fear going on that you may have come into this world. Burdens and fears and anxiety that you really weren't meant to have. You know, I want to ask you what was going on with your mom when you were in the womb. What was going on in the family life? This is about a really deep fear inside of you that's old, really, really old. And it'll surface when you bring yourself forward into the light. A lot of you might get really, really super nervous when this happens. There's like this little voice of doubt that starts screaming at you. And just so you know, that little voice is a caution to warn you of a threat, fear of exposure, fear of judgment, punishment, physical harm and death and abandonment, retaliation, confinement, torture, ruin. It's just really triggering a past life persecution. And the creator of these cards, Lindsay Knight, offers that there's really two things you can do. Stop what you're doing and step out of the light. You're safe, but you shrink, but you're totally safe. The other thing is to take a deep breath, stay in the light, and bring whatever it is you have to offer forward. As long as your intention is pure, you're going to shine. So whatever's holding you back, that you're so afraid to bring out, to discuss, to offer, to leave, it needs to be addressed, and you intuitively know this. You are an old soul, and that's really old energy. Use it wisely. Use it in your highest good to understand what you really are afraid of. Is it real at all? And how much better will your life be if you weren't so afraid? Group 2. From 11 to 10. All right, so this is called the Streetwalker, and this is really about considering who you're hanging around with. You know that old story about sometimes you're judged by the people you hang around with. But also, you know, you might just not be valuing yourself like you need to. You might be thinking you're not good enough. This is really... Sorry guys, my battery's dying. This is about when you were a child. Did you learn your value? Did you learn how precious you were? You know, it's about giving away your power. And the message that you need to take with this is that you really have so much more to offer. You really have a brilliant mind, a beautiful heart, and that our body is our temple and we have the power to choose who we lay down with. That we are whole. That we are and have always been worthy. So please remember that. Put yourself first. Understand too that you're a magician and an alchemist. You can make things happen on your own. Take back your power. Group 2. All right, group 3. This is the card of sacrifice. The number 44. How we nurture ourselves. This is about having difficulty receiving group 3. Struggling with self-care, burnout, worthiness, confidence issues, and you may obsess about your physical body and appearance. You may feel unappreciated. And honestly, you may have difficulty asking for help, but at the same time, just a perfectionist. And then you turn away help. You just have so much trouble being able to receive. A lot of times you feel like a victim. And I think part of the remedy here is to take care of yourself, step into that confidence, feel more like an emperor, feel more in control of your life, and don't do it by being the martyr and the victim and sacrificing yourself for everybody else to feel in control and to feel better. This is a time where you really need to put yourself first, put your oxygen mask on first, so that you're healthy, you feel good and happy, and then you help other people. Priorities. So taken all together, the message for today is to stop caring what other people think so much. Stop fearing judgment and what they think and what's expected of you. Put an end to that. Trust your intuition and start taking care of yourself first. Do simple 3 things every day to start on a more nurturing path. That can be, a really good shower, doing your hair, gender fluid, make your bed, do a few things to feel like you have a good start in the day. And then throughout the day, make those baby steps to start a new beginning, and definitely trust your intuition. And do not make it about everybody else and all these sacrifices. Because all of that you're giving and giving and giving and never receiving is going to cause you harm. So there's a definite message. Let's not do that to ourselves. Now, for those of you born today, happy birthday. Go out and take really good care of yourself. This is a year of restoration for you. It's an 8 year for you. And this is when you restore personal and emotional balance. It's an opportunity to heal and ground and work on stability issues, perhaps after a really abrupt change. You need to speak your truth and don't be afraid about what other people think. This is where you use discernment about your priorities and a redirection of your energy because you're wiped out and overwhelmed. And today is your birthday. We only get so many birthdays in our lives. Take this as a day to really redirect your energy, Re-examine your personal belief systems, your relationships and attachments. Re-examine where you have power. Letting go of behaviors, patterns, and thoughts that are toxic and destructive. Healing triggering issues. And really healing issues regarding forgiveness of yourself and others. And if for any of you this year involves legal issues, there could be possible court proceedings. Always have a plan B, but it is about justice, advocacy for speaking your truth, and definitely taking good care of yourself. So happy birthday. Now, I don't want to leave you all without the angel message of the day. It's emotional intelligence and paying attention to your intuition. The feelings that are not sitting right with you need to be acknowledged. They are your direct lines to the divine. Trust that you have the emotional intelligence within to pay these cues the attention they deserve and shift course appropriately. Where can you listen to your emotions today? And with that, I send you much love and peace, and I will see you tomorrow.